The following preview has been approved for non-whiny pussies by the Troll Horse of America. The film advertised has been rated M for mature troll horse. America, fuck yeah. And also, if you get butt hurt, please do not watch this video alone. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. This is the Horsetroll coming back. Woo! Well, today we're going to be talking about our favorite social justice warrior, Milo Stewart.
I went to the Leather Archives and Museum in Chicago for a school project. This was
School project, you say? Really? Let's see how interesting this cunty raffle gets.
my first time being in a space that was specifically designated as being for and about kinks. This is the type of school project that makes it hard to explain exactly what you're doing in college when you reunite with all your family around the holidays.
Family? Oh, man. I feel 100% bad for her family. You telling me your mother gave birth to a woman and now you're playing dress up as a man? Oh, man. What has this world come to?
Cute and canny, more than just one out of many.
Even though I am asexual and don't really have a lot of kinks,
So you're telling me you are asexual, even though in other videos you've talked about your sexuality and people you're boned. If asexual is real, you will not be attracted to anything. You would not have any kinks. You would not be attracted to nothing. You fucking man, woman looking, I don't even know what to call it. Milo Stewart. Ugh.
I have a lot of thoughts about my visit to this museum, and I think it was really cool. I was surprised by how cool it was to go there. I would definitely recommend going there if you are in Chicago.
Recommend? If you recommend anything, you could not pay me enough to even listen to you. I don't care what you're recommending. Even if you're recommending, hey, here's $1 million, I recommend you take it. It's just like, yeah, what kind of blood is on your hands? Fucking stupid people.
When I first came in, I was initially concerned that the museum was just going to be documenting the history of cisgender, mostly white men involved in kinks.
So she has to throw whites in there. What a racist cunt.
Because when you first come in, you walk in through this auditorium that is just filled with paintings of dudes in leather. The collection showcased more diversity so that it wasn't just a bunch of penises when you walk in.
Aren't you a trannies monster? So shouldn't you love if it was nothing but penises? Because that's what you're all about. Because supposedly you're going to get a penis because you're a dude now.
Once you get to the main gallery, there is a lot of diversity of the people represented in the kink community, and it was really cool to see. Then I spotted the display that I found most interesting. Can you guess what it is? Probably. It was a wall about transgender people. It was cool to see how much of the transgender community was represented in this tiny little display. I don't know how much racial diversity there was.
Of course this bitch brings up race. A social justice warrior? Not trying to make a race war? Never heard of it.
But the display definitely represented both transgender men, transgender women, and actually a little bit about gender non-conforming people. Probably
So also known as men chopping off their penises because they've had the head knife, and women magically growing penises because they're not okay with their gender. Guess what? I'm not okay with it either, women getting free stuff, but I'm not going to chop off my penis to get free stuff. I like my penis.
Probably my favorite thing that I saw in the entire museum was this t-shirt that says trans, spelled with a Z, I didn't get my Twitter handle from that, but we definitely have some things in common. And then under trans, it says, why settle for just two genders?
Why settle for just two genders? Maybe that's because there is only two genders. Either you have a penis or you don't. Even if you chop it off a girl one, you still have one. That is still your gender. What you were born with is what you are. You can just be a man and get your penis chopped off and play as a woman, but you're still a man. You are not a woman. God. Are all social justice warriors this fucking stupid?
And this t-shirt was made in 1997. So for those of you who think that the idea of there being multiple genders is a new thing that was invented on Tumblr, it wasn't. Non-binary genders actually go much farther back than just 1997, but this
Milo, it might have been going back to 1997, but in 1997, people didn't throw it down your face. If you do not accept transgender, you're a bigot, you're a racist, you're a sexist. No, people are just uncomfortable with the fact of today you're a man, tomorrow you're a woman. Oh, you want to go in the girls' room and you're following a little girl in the bathroom? Oh, that's fine. Silly me.
is some well-documented proof that people understood that there are more than two genders, and at least as far back as 1997. Something that I was interested to learn was about the discrimination that actually occurred and may still occur in leather man and leather woman competitions. I don't know exactly what these competitions are because not an expert on kinks, obviously, but something that happens in leather communities. Hey Siri, what's a leather man competition?
Okay, give me a moment. Here's what I found on the web for what's a Leatherman competition.
There's this really long history of transgender people being discriminated against inside of the kink communities when they try to participate in leather competitions. It wasn't until 2008 when transgender women were allowed to participate in leather woman competitions.
Let me stop you right there, Milo. When you say transgender women, you mean men that were pussies and wanted to get free shit, so they cut off their dick. Most of them are usually gay dudes, like Bruce Jenner.
2010, which was when this blurb was written, there were still a couple of competitions that were discriminating against transgender men. According to this, they were mostly accepting at that point. However, throughout the 90s and early 2000s, there were a lot of competitions that were just turning away transgender people or would have a sort of don't ask, don't tell policy about transgender people where you could compete so long as no one could tell that you were trans. Me at Kinksters who want to be considered queer and or a part of the LGBT plus community. What community? Where? I don't see it.
Oh, man. This bitch, I'm so glad this video is over. Thank you, everybody, for taking the stomach to watch this bitch just being racist and sexist through the whole video. Yes, that was Sanford's in the background. Also, this video, I got an idea from two YouTubers. One is named Tim Hatton, and the other guy, his name is Hunter something. I will put their links below. Thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe, and I'm probably going to start doing 2 videos a week. So yeah, thank you. This is the Horsetroll, signing off.